Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Property King Keith. I'm back with another one. If you're new here, I'm a real estate investor. I do fix and flips, and I own a ton of rentals. But we ain't talking about that today. We're gonna dive into the basics of real estate wholesaling, which got me started in the game. So whether you're just getting started or you're trying to sharpen up your game, I'm going to break down the 5 things you need to know to wholesale like a pro. Let's jump right in. Number one, what is real estate wholesaling? Real estate wholesaling is when you find a deeply discounted property, you get it under contract, and you assign it to a cash buyer for a fee. You're not buying the house, you're just flipping the paper. That's all we're doing is just flipping paper. Think of yourself as a middleman connecting the motivated seller with the hungry investor. If you find good deals, you can get paid without even owning the property. So, number two is finding the deals. This is where the hustle comes in. You gotta always be marketing. This is a marketing business, period. I'm talking about driving for dollars. I'm talking cold calling, texting, knocking on doors, direct mail, you name it. Your goal is to find motivated sellers. Whatever you have to do to get in front of motivated people, that's what you need to do. And these are folks who need to sell fast. Maybe due to a divorce, they inherited the property, they got back taxes, going through foreclosure, or the property just needs too many repairs. Remember, you're not looking for the prettiest houses, you're looking for problems to solve. Number three, build a buyer's list. Now let's talk about the buyer's list. These are cash investors. You don't want to find a deal and have nobody to sell it to. So start networking with local investors. Go to your RIA meetups that's local in your area. Post on Facebook groups, or hit up your local title company and ask who's buying properties and what zip codes. Build those relationships and keep track of what type of deals these people like. So when you get a deal, you already know who's going to buy it. And that's called, reverse engineering. You go out, you build relationships, you see what people like, and then you try to go find it. And that just makes your deal hunting more easier, right? If I know somebody likes a certain zip code and I go find what they like and I already know what they're going to pay, I already know what I'm going to make. All right. So number four, the assignment contract. This is the money part. Once you have the property under contract, you assign the contract to a buyer using an assignment agreement. And I'm going to give you guys my assignment contract I use. You're selling the right to buy the deal, not the house itself. So let's say you get the house under contract for 100,000. You assign it to a buyer for 110,000. You just made a $10,000 wholesale fee. I'm talking 10 bands. Who can't use 10 bands right now? I know I can. So just disclose everything on both sides, okay? So number five, these are the common mistakes to avoid, and I see it happen all the time. And it's okay to be a newbie, but we just have to learn from other people's mistakes. So number five is the common mistakes to avoid. Not locking up real deals. So you not knowing how to run your numbers. I see it every day. Not knowing what the property is worth, not knowing your rehab costs. You have to know how much it's going to cost to fix up the property, so that will tell you what somebody is willing to pay. Contract issues. Make sure your contracts are assignable and you have a contingency clause to protect you. Uh, no buyer lined up. Don't wait until the last minute to find a buyer. And then burning bridges. This is a relationship game. Be upfront with both the seller and the buyer so you can keep your name clean, stay ethical, do good business. This is how you last long in the game. I've been in the game for 10 years and nobody can say nothing bad about me other than I get money. You know what I mean? And stay out the way. Um, so if you learned something today, make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment if you want me to break down any of these topics even deeper. Wholesaling changed my life and it could do the same for you. Stay locked in, stay learning, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.